Friends, good evening. So, what's up? Today I decided to have a good glass of wine, and I thought, what kind of stories and tales go well with a good glass of wine? Of course, those are hunting stories. You know, on a hunt, it's always awesome, and the wine flows like a river. So, anyway, what's the deal there? Well, to start with, a real hunter can always accurately tell a bear's age by the specific number of hickeys on its paw. It's all very serious indeed. So here's the story then. A young guy comes to a mountain village for the holidays, and he says to his dear old dad, he says, "Hey, please allow me to go hunting for uh, a formidable wolf. The wolves that reside here are indeed quite serious and pose a significant threat." And his dad says, "Well," he says, "they're dangerous around here. Well, just give me the rifle, I'll go, and everything will be fine for me." Dad says, "You know, your grandfather used to go after them with a spear. I went with a bow, and you want to go with a rifle?" "Well, yeah," he says. "No more jokes when you have a rifle." So he convinced his father, took the rifle, went out, and as he's walking in the mountains, suddenly a huge wolf jumps out at him and starts howling, just howling. In short, he dropped the rifle and ran away. It was terrifying. So he comes home and says, "Look, the hunt was a failure." He says, I lost the rifle somewhere. I don't know what to do." So his dad says, "Yeah," he says, "the wolf used to have a spear, then he had a bow, and now he'll have a rifle too. That's how it is. Everything's serious." Well, all right. Well, here's another story. So the wife of one hunter kept trying to persuade him to take her hunting. She spent a whole year convincing him, trying every possible way, but finally he gave in. He says, "All right, let's go." So he took her hunting. He brings her to a clearing, sits her down in an ambush, everything serious, gives her a rifle and says, "Look, I'll drive the elk from over there from that side. You wait here, and as soon as you see the elk, shoot it in the forehead. Basically, it will fall, and after that you shout loudly, and most importantly, don't let anyone near it because someone might steal our catch." That's it. So he gave her the rifle and went off to the next clearing to drink vodka with his friends. I mean, really, where would an elk even come from there? Obviously, there aren't any elk anywhere nearby. So they had just poured the drinks, just sniffed a pickle, and suddenly they hear gunfire breaking out. There was such a racket, so much shouting. So they run over and see his wife standing there, and next to her is a huge carcass, and some guy is running around. That's it. And they hear this guy shouting, saying, "It's your elk, it's yours. At least let me take the saddle off it." That's the story. It's all true, guys. That's it. So, the real and authentic hunting, of course, truly begins when two genuinely true and compatible hunters meet, namely a man and a woman. So, let us all drink to that, my dear friends, to the real and exhilarating hunting experience. That is truly good. Wishing everyone good health and a great evening.